No. We can do so much better than that. I know this. But that's not what the stream is about. I was doing so well. Okay. Enough shenanigans. The daily snake run is over. I was so close to 50, though. Oh well. Another failure. Put it on the list. And... oh, there it is. There's everything. I'm gonna have to start finding a new game to start off streams with. I didn't really have any... I don't know when this became a thing. A few streams ago. I don't know why it became a thing. I've just been doing daily snake runs. They don't take that long. And it's just a thing that I like to do to warm up the stream. For me, personally. The starting soon screen probably does a good enough job of that for the viewers. Getting people in, waiting, etc. But I just need something for me. And that's what that's for. Voice crack, sorry. Third or fourth puberty, I don't know, I've lost track by this point. Okay, what are we doing? Art? Wherefore art thou? Oh brother, where art thou? Fantastic film? Amazing soundtrack that holds up on its own? And I mean that, every word. If you haven't seen that movie, you should. Star-studded cast. George Clooney. John Goodman. All that stuff. Bunch of other ones. I can't even remember. God, that movie came out 23 years ago. How did this happen? How does time elapse in such a way? I can't believe this. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing the comic now. Sorry. Someday the comic will get made. I mean, it's being made right now. But someday it'll be made and it'll be like done, which will be crazy to me. Not done, but happening. It'll be happening, but not right now. Right now, it's in the process of happening. It'll take me a bit longer before it gets to full-on happening. I did see a webcomic earlier today. It was vaguely intriguing, which sounds rude, but I do mean it in a complimentary way. Because most webtoons that I find on any of the webcomic applications are not remotely interesting. So to even come across to me, a very picky, discerning story consumer, I always nitpick about writing and tropes in the application of, or the execution of dialogue, rather. But I found this series was very interesting. I sort of reinstilled my confidence that I could release this story at a schedule that I plan on releasing it and actually have a, or potentially have, a viewer base that is willing to read, like, 2 pages released every week or so. Because they spend, like, a couple weeks per episode that they release, and it's like the equivalent of like 4 pages every 2 weeks or so. And the way I'm equating panels to pages is it's like, I just assume an average of like 6 panels per page. That's like a good average number for me, for my purposes, for my accounting purposes. And they release like 24 panels around that, like 25-ish panels every 2 weeks. So that's, for my ratio, that's about like 4 pages every 2 weeks, which is on pace for, if you can do simple math. Sometimes I can't, but today I was feeling a little frisky. I decided to try it out. That's 2 pages per 1 week if you do simple division, which is the rate that I would be releasing it. And to just, it's just reassuring to see somebody else release a comic with the exact, basically, roughly, I should say, the same schedule that you plan on having. Is this not the right color? I should just steal it from this. I'm right here. Might as well. Yeah, it's completely different. Okay, sorry. Colorblind artist on board. Everyone back up. Okay? Give me some space. But yeah, reassuring. What was I saying? Yeah, reassuring that somebody's going to be releasing something at the schedule that you already follow. or plan on following. And to see them succeed in any capacity on a webtoon application. It's just good to see. Did I never color in her little highlights on this page? Surely I did, right? No, there's no way I missed that. Editing pages is so annoying because I upload them to Google Drive. I'm gonna hide the screen for a second so I can check on that. Give me a minute. There's no way I was that daft. That much of a fool. Actually, I don't even need to hide the screen because I'm bringing it up on like a different window, so give me that. I did. I just totally freaking forgot to color it. Maybe I hid the layers that it was in. Otherwise, I just completely forgot to color in her little hair highlights, which is very annoying, very cringe. I gotta check the Google Drive now and make sure it's not like in there. Probably is. It totally is. Alright. Well, now I am gonna hide the screen so I can fix... Otherwise, my OCD will not let me allow that to slide. I can't just know that that's existing in the state that it is. And not fix it. No. I have to fix this. And then it'll be business as usual. Guys, I lost a follower the other day. I checked it. I had 20 and now I got 19. So basically, I'm in my time of need right now. I'm at my utmost time of need. If anybody knows a popular display location, like a billboard in New York City, maybe, you know, just perhaps hit me up so that I can regain my lost viewership. You know, it's very devastating. Because proportionally, if you have like 1 billion followers and you lose one, just percentage-wise, hardly even matters. For a guy with 20, to see the number go down, I'm inconsolable. You can tell because of the way I'm speaking about it. Very torn up. Very turned. Not torn. Not that one. Am I doing it? Okay, I am hiding this. I'm just fixing the page and I'm rambling so that I can do that. Give me... What? One little second. This is from a video called The Best Tears of the Kingdom playlist, so... I don't know, this song sounds pretty goofy. Whatever, everyone's got different tastes. Okay, I have saved the page. I've saved the date. I will be attending the wedding, but only for cake. No other reason. I was going to a wedding. I saved this, and yet it's my multiply layers are hidden. Put those back on. You look naked without them. All right. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but I assure you, there were multiply layers, and they weren't there when they should have been. I export it as a JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? .jpeg. It's rendering the image. Gosh, everything takes so long in the technological age. Yes, export preview. Yes, I know what it looks like. I made the page, didn't I? I made the thing. Save it. Render it. Love it. Alright, I've done it. And I think I can show the screen again just so there's something happening on screen. Okay. And I shall re-upload this to Google Drive. And then we can go back to the regularly scheduled programming. Well, actually, this is somewhat irregularly scheduled because I normally fall asleep on Fridays, but I've managed to maintain consciousness long enough to actually stream today, which is good. It's good. Feels good. I have a day off tomorrow, so that's nice too. It's very nice. Let me just make sure this page is re-uploaded correctly. Okay, thank goodness. She has her hair highlights all colored in. It's the continuity, man. It's a hard thing to maintain. It's a tricky beast, that one. It's a Jimmy Beast from Mr. Beast. Okay. We have fixed the root error of my distress. And now we can all move on. But mainly me. I've been watching that snake clip. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Taken from my last snake game run. From the beginning of last stream, maybe? Was it last stream? I don't know. And I'm just watching it to hype myself up. That was a godlike little maneuver. Like, one block away from total demise, and I saved. I clutched it up. I don't clutch anything. If I've learned anything about playing Street Fighter or from playing Street Fighter these past few weeks, is that I am a choke master. A choke artist to the extreme. I cannot clutch out games to save my life unless I have level 3. Then I can raw level 3 on Wake Up. And because I'm in the Silver League, nobody expects it. They ain't ready to be hit with that. You got a whole wave of newcomers playing Street Fighter this generation. I gotta learn them. This is how we play in the mid-ladder rank. Buddy, if you're not ready to get Wake Up Super, you haven't played enough, okay? That's my bread and butter strategy. Unfortunately. You gotta be ready. Be on your toes. My signature move. I didn't do a single... Okay, here's one. Luckily, it's the same slight golden tint that I could just slap on any page, and it's good. There we go. Although, what color should it be? Because they're going to be, like, in a cellar. I also got to change the background color for this panel. It's another thing I have to do. Give yourself some eyes. What's our progress going to be for today? I ask myself. Feigning like there's anyone else here besides myself. Well, at the very least, we're going to do the flats, which should not take that long, because most of the armored guys are just red by design, so that'll save me some time whenever I draw scenes with those lads in it. It'll just be... We might get the values done, but I don't think I'll get the backgrounds done. Maybe that'll be where I cut myself off here. In terms of progress, so I don't just, burn myself out for today. We'll do the flats at the very least. Then we'll see how far we get with the character values. And I don't think I'll do the background. I think I'm too lazy to do the backgrounds today. But we'll see. I don't have to do a background for every panel. That's something I've been relatively good at keeping track of with the other one. Like, my key gripe with my creation process of this comic so far, up to this point, has been drawing just so many characters and not creating enough visual interest or diversity, so to speak. There's just so many figures all the time, and it's just, not only does it create a heavier workload for myself, it does, like I said, lead to a lack of visual interest overall. If every panel is a character. So I'm gonna need to find ways to do that. I'm gonna study up on some of my favorite comics. I'm gonna see what they do when they want to deviate from the just putting a person in a shot. I'm also gonna look at some cinematic, some cinematography, and I'll watch some film. Scope out some interesting scenes that I've saved as reference for, over the years. Certain playlists. Playlist titled, Do This, or Ideas for Doing This in the Future. Research. I have playlists titled those exact things. They're privated, so you'll never find them. But they're just filled with references that I have long since forgotten about. I could definitely do with a refresher. A trip down memory lane for all my old YouTube playlists. Would not be a bad idea. And I should really be watching all those videos on YouTube while they're still there, because that's like copyrighted material, and there's content getting shot down left, right, and center on YouTube. Meat Canyon, a well-known animator on YouTube, just got his most recent video nuked many times. Although I did seek out a re-upload of the video in question, the Meat Canyon animation, and I can fully understand why it's getting nuked off of the website multiple times, repeatedly, without mercy. But that's no excuse. Just because I can see why the company might be doing it, YouTube, it doesn't make it right. There's far worse content on YouTube that goes completely unpunished, but just because he's a big animator. He has the eyes of the company on him sometimes, and unfortunately, it seems more times than even most other channels would, whether it be due to copyright. He had a video taken down because it was a Looney Tunes parody, which it was claimed by a Warner Brothers, which in a funny turn of events means it's actually canon. What his twisted parody of Space Jam, I think, also got taken down, but I think one of the other ones was just a Bugs Bunny parody, if you could call it that, with some very unsettling vibes, which Warner Brothers has decided to make official through their actions. I don't think they fully understood the ramifications of that when they did it. But that was a funny turn of events a few years ago. But needless to say, I'm all for supporting independent animators over a giant mega conglomerate, mega corporation, rather. Subsidiary of Google, no less. Any day of the week. If there was an alternative to YouTube that, like, basically was the same, it paid as well, and you could just basically guarantee a transfer of viewership, like it had all the same features, people would drop YouTube like a sack of bricks. Nobody has brand loyalty to YouTube because it's YouTube. They have brand loyalty to YouTube because it's the only place that does what it does, to the degree that it does. It's the only video repository that anyone remotely cares about. Despite all of their garbage, like removing dislikes, that was a cool move they did. Like that one. Still like that one. Still not even salty at all about that one. Still, nope. Not even still talking about it at this very moment. Not even thinking about it right now. Until I go to bed. Still not thinking about it. From the moment I get up to the moment I go to sleep, I shall not think about every bad decision YouTube's ever made. I just won't. I refuse. But there was that one time... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't get into it. Well, no, I shouldn't. And I won't. Do your own research. It shouldn't be too hard. It's like Nintendo. If you look up Nintendo and then the word controversy, I'm sure you'll find news articles from every week of every year. Because of how often they get themselves embroiled in something. God, it's already been half an hour, dude. The time, it just flies away. Where's it going? On those wings of its... On the wings of its... On those wings it has? I don't know. I'm just saying words. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't. It's just a go-with-the-flow kind of scenario. You gotta do stream of consciousness. It's called a live stream for a reason. It's like water. It has no structure other than what you give it, the container in which you place it. And the container is your mind. That concludes that is all the amount of pseudo-intellectualism you'll have to deal with for this stream. Maybe. Cannot guarantee it, but I would like to be able to guarantee that. I'll make an active effort to not do any more pseudo-intellectualism on this very stream. In the next stream, no guarantees. For at least this one, I can probably hold out. I think I am getting... Pardon me. I should get better with that old trigger finger on the mute key sometime. But I'm not quite there yet. I think I've been getting a little bit better at character consistency when drawing, you know, just in general. Which is good. It's good. It's good. In part helped, no doubt, as a result of my facial reference sheet here. I do not have one for the character whose hair I'm coloring in right now, though. Which likely would have helped with some other panels that I feel aren't quite as consistent as they could be. But, you know, I don't have the time to make everything perfect. Nobody does in the comics industry unless you're on a DC team where you got a writer and 4 editors and 3 colorists and 2 line artists and 8 pencil sketchers. It's like, if you're in a studio like that, then maybe you have time to make every little detail you want the exact way that you want it. I don't have that luxury. I'm just a guy, just one Spider-Man. Or woman, we don't know for sure. I will quote that scene until I die. So many line deliveries in one sentence. And I love it. So many emotions. It's like a roller coaster. It's like speed running an acting class. Convey every emotion in one line. Effectively. And he does it. Andrew Garfield does it. I don't know how, but he did. So that is the reason why that is one of the greatest scenes of all time in cinematic history. I will die on this hill. I don't know why I'm coloring this in so gingerly. I could have just colored in the skin. And accounted for all of the edges here. Oh. Wait a minute. It sounded like a Breath of the Wild track, but they did the old flip on me. They flipped me over and turned me around. Oh, now I'm all backwards. It was like the opening melody of the Breath of the Wild opening song, but then they did a little bit of a switch on it. And I'll say, I like this one better already. This one's pretty sick. Which one is this? I wonder if the playlist actually tells me. It's a gamble, you never know. Tears of the Kingdom title. Is it just called title? Yeah, this is the title opening theme. You know what? Better title theme than Breath of the Wild. I'll say it. Tears of the Kingdom did a better title theme. The Breath of the Wild one was pretty good, but this one's like, it's sweeping. It's orchid. You can imagine the vistas just listening to it. The Windows vistas. Before the little flute instrument starter there, that did sound exactly like the start of a mid-2000s soul tune. Like a soul rap hybrid tune. I'm not going to do an impression of that because I am neither a rapper nor a singer, so I'm trying to do either one of those, let alone both, is going to end poorly for everybody. Excuse me, it's turning up as well, so... Is Tears of the Kingdom going to be another one of those games where it just has great music, but it never shows up in the dang game? Oh, this is Sidon's theme. Sidon? I don't freaking know. I know whose side I'm on. That's Sidon. Sorry. Have you seen that smile? Wow. Gotta protect it at all costs. And kill his wife. Damn you, Sidon. How dare you... sire a wife. Is that how you... No, you sire a child, don't you? Do not sire a what? Do you... What does that word mean? Exactly. Sire meaning the male parent of an animal. Yeah, you can sire a child of a male animal to cause the birth. Yeah, you do not sire a wife. That's the worst thing you could do. thinking about it now, that's the worst way you could go about it. Don't do that. Do not birth a wife. Yeah, we'll just pretend that I didn't say any of that. If I delete the VOD, no one will ever know. I just won't upload this one to YouTube. I checked my PC build today. Apparently, according to their website, they are constructing it as we speak. It is in the process of being assembled. They have picked the parts off of a shelf personally and they are placing them within the case precariously and with a precious demeanor. And it said it'll be shipped by June 19th. I don't know if that means they'll start shipping it on June 19th or if it'll be shipped to my address by that date. I'm unclear. Hopefully, the former. Wait, which one did I say? Hopefully it just means that it'll be shipped by June 19th, and not that that's when it'll start shipping. That's what I mean to say. Whatever I was trying to say was completely lost in the fog of my mental dementia, which is really just any form of dementia, but you know what I mean. My early onset dementia, which I may or may not have. Still thinking I should take a cognitive function test. I know we we looked it up and fact-checked it, and it is a rumor, but I can still taste peanut butter just fine. So that test is A-okay in regards to me having Alzheimer's or not, dementia or not. Peanut butter, definitely still recognizable to the palate. If it wasn't, if I ever stopped being able to taste peanut butter, something would be far worse. Something far worse would be happening within me than freaking dementia or Alzheimer's. Something unholy would have to happen for me to stop recognizing peanut butter by way of flavor and scent. It would be a nightmare. See, now, like, we're already almost done with the flats for this page. So, yeah, maybe the character values should be where I call it. We got, like, another 2 hours. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to do the values as well. I thought this would take longer, but, you know. For one, there's less figures on this page than most of the other pages I've decided to do recently. Just in terms of quantity, pure quantity. But also in terms of just, like, the dudes in the armor. It's just red. It's just a whole lot of red. You ain't gotta do too much. Ain't nothing fancy. It's just red. Put it up on the CMYK sliders. I don't even know where it is on that. RGB, just crank the R all the way up. There you go. You got yourself some red. How do you get red with CMYK? I don't know. This is the RGB slider. I don't... How do I see... Oh, here it is. CMYK. Oh, so I guess it's cyan up here. Magenta. That's where you probably need to crank magenta and yellow. And then, like, darken it with a little bit of crimson here. Is that what the K stands for? No. I forget. I took graphic design in school. You'd think I wouldn't remember. But I don't, because I haven't had a graphic design job since I got that degree. Just goes to show you, kids, college is useful. For sure, dude. Don't even worry about it. That degree is totally gonna be put to good use immediately. And you won't just feel like you wasted your time and money. Let's make this a little darker, actually. Maybe even a little darker. Maybe a little bluer. No, we should keep it warm-ish. Okay, let's get her skin tone, which is the same skin tone as this one because I'm lazy. Now, this song I've heard many times in the game. I did this side quest. The one for the Great Fairies. So I am very familiar with this little ditty right here. It sounds a bit like a Wind Waker tune, which is always a good thing. Wind Waker had a good soundtrack. It's wild to me that apparently, according to all these video game journalist historians on YouTube that I've heard from over the years of being terminally online, the Wind Waker was once very disliked because it was not as cool looking as everyone thought it was going to be. They wanted the realistic, gritty Twilight Princess game, the darker in tone game, and they got a freaking goofy cartoon Link who goes, whoa, he gets shot out of cannons and barrels, splats on a wall, he's just ridiculous. But now, I love him to death, welcome him into the Nintendo family. Wind Waker on top, some Mask. I wouldn't say it's on top for me. Maybe top 3. I'd have to think about it, but it's a good one. Definitely got goated status, for sure. One of the all-timers. And I don't mean Alzheimer's this time. That being said, Twilight Princess bangs and is one of the greatest games of all time. So, I still do prefer that one. And I'm glad they made it, because it's pretty good, in my opinion. Still pretty sick, that game. Love it. It was the second Zelda I played, so I'm biased. What was the first one, if I may ask? And if I say may ask fast enough, I just end up saying her username. Mask. I played the GameCube version. The GameCube version is very solid, even without the quality of life enhancements that came with the Wii U version. I never had a Wii U, so I didn't play it naturally. I kind of was smart enough to dodge that one. And I only say smart enough retroactively because I could not have known that they would release the Nintendo Switch and then subsequently release or re-release every other game that they put on the Nintendo Switch or on the Wii U onto the Switch. So, you know, accidentally smart in hindsight. Ocarina of Time, the 3DS remake, that one I love. I love that version. I love a lot about it. The only thing I don't like about it is the Master Quest. I freaking hate Master Quest, dude. It's so dumb. Master Quest is stupid, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. It's just the facts. I'm sorry to say it. The puzzles don't make any sense. The moment you swap to Master Quest, it just becomes this big, weird thing. You have to think everything's out of order. You basically have to sequence break just to make actual progress. It's very annoying. Same and same again, yeah. I'm glad I'm saying universal truths here, because I feel these emotions strongly. But I still played Master Quest twice. That's more than I got halfway, maybe like 2/3 of the way through my first attempt of Master Quest, and I was trying not to use a guide. And I just got to the point where I was like, I freaking quit, bro. I'm not doing this anymore. It's either I look up a guide and defeat the whole point of even doing this version of the game, or it's like, I just stopped playing it. So I stopped. Could not handle it. Didn't want to handle it. Okay, lady, color in your sleeves. It's almost imperceptible, the difference in color here, but I, for some reason, decided it was gonna be this way. I played the Majora's Remake. The game is good. I never finished the Majora's Remake, and I never played the original. And I know that might sound like blasphemy, because I'm the guy talking about darker-themed, or darker in-tone Zelda games being my go-to. But I've never finished one with arguably the creepiest atmosphere in the entire franchise. I know, it sounds wrong, and I agree it is wrong. Something about the timer mechanic just never grabbed me. I didn't like it. I know you can functionally make it irrelevant by playing that song that slows down the timer, but it never got me. It never grabbed me. I didn't like the idea of having to redo any dungeon or side quest progress at all. So I was just like, I don't freaking know, dude. I don't know, dude. This isn't for me. And we all thought that, Tears of the Kingdom, granted, and I'm going to admit this right now, I have not finished Tears of the Kingdom yet, so I don't know. I don't know what happens, and I don't want no spoilers. But we all expected from the trailer that it was going to be a very spooky, dark in tone game, right? Like, we all thought that. They had the inverse, they had the music playing, like, in reverse, and it sounded all like, and it was all ominous and stuff, and they were going into a spooky dungeon, and there was dehydrated Ganondorf in the trailer. He's a big old zombie man. Like, we all thought that Tears of the Kingdom was going to be creepier, right? It's not just me. I'm not just being insane here. I'm feeling so far a little let down on the spook factor. I think I played that game like 7 times. I will say what I did play, it was alright, but it's like, I just don't like the timer mechanic. I feel it's more sad than spooky. Yeah, that's true. It goes for that melancholic vibe. Lie, where are your lips? There they are. Give them only the color. Don't get weird about it. Okay, and then I got some other stuff. Oh yeah, I got this. Gotta grab that color. I'm gonna go over here. Ooh, this will be interesting. Wait, but it should be easier now that I've done this. Wait. Do you have the Master Sword yet? Nope. I've been slacking. I haven't played a whole heck of a lot. There we go. Got a good tolerance level here. Okay, yeah, I've been doing other stuff like this right now, what you're looking at with your eyes and your soul. And doing a job. I don't have the game that got spoiled. I mean, that is unfortunate to hear. But also, I don't think this game has been as plot heavy as I originally hoped. So, if it's any consolation, in Street Fighter 6 you have it, or you have just been watching it? Still, it made me mad. Alright, let's try to do this in one go here. Let's try to do this like Van Gogh here. Actually, Van Gogh does not do things in one go. Notorious for putting so many brushstrokes in one spot. That's what he does. That was his thing. Visible brushstrokes all over the dang place. No, you've been preoccupied with Street Fighter 6? That's true. I have been. I do just have a bad habit of play. There's so many games that came out all at the same time that are good that I wanted to play. And I can't even do it. I can't even play them on my day off tomorrow. Because I have to script out this comic so that I don't get lost and run the risk of writing something that seems stupid. If there's anything I pride myself on, it's having a better capacity for writing stories than most of the 13-year-olds I see on Webtoon who are making their first comic. No slight is no, I don't mean any disrespect, a little disrespect, but not too much disrespect because I understand the age difference here. There's a huge cerebral gap between a 13-year-old making their first webcomic and a 23-year-old making their first webcomic. I'm aware of this. There's a discrepancy there. But still, I hold myself, I like to think, to a bit of an elevated standard when compared to even my 13-year-old self, you know? My 13-year-old self was an idiot. Some of those comics are good, some of those comics are really bad. I agree wholeheartedly. 100%. How am I gonna make this look good? Oy, let's try this. No. No, 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 no. Da, 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 da. Yeah, play that motif. You know you have to. Zelda game. Say the line, Zelda game. Dun, 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 dun. That's what they always gotta use, at least a little bit of that. I was reading a comic earlier today that I was talking about earlier in the stream, where I said it reinvigorated me a little bit because they are releasing the amount of panels every 2 weeks that I would probably be releasing on a week-by-week basis. Or, no, that's not right. What I mean to say is, they have they're releasing like 24 panels on average, I'll say. That's not like wholly accurate, but it's sort of accurate. It's for the sake of this discussion, it is. 24 panels every 2 weeks, which is the equivalent, if you're dividing it by 6, which is what I do for this, again, the sake of the discussion. Roughly releasing like 4 pages every 2 weeks, and I plan on releasing 2 pages every 1 week. So it was just nice to see that someone is going to be using a schedule that I plan on using, and they have a decent reader base. They had like, I don't know, I think like 1,000 subs on Webtoons, which is like, I would imagine in like the top 5 percentile. It's not a bunch of subscribers, but it's still a decent number. I know a comic that releases 2 panels every like 3 weeks. God, I wish I could do that and just have people read it. Just have people read what I'm doing. Have nobody would care about anything I did if I released it at a pace as glacial as that. That is for dang sure. 100%. You have your eyes back. Here you go. There they are. Don't even worry. Don't even sweat it. I need my necklace red. My glowing. Is this just the same as this? Could I have just done this? I could have. It's literally just the same shit. I'm so lazy. But I don't even realize it until it's too late. And then I end up doing more work in the future. Because I don't expect myself to be as lazy as I am. And yet here we are. Surely I would have had more self-respect than just reusing the same shade of red on the necklace as the armor, wouldn't I? No. No, it's the same color, actually. You just used the same color. You think we'd notice, but we did. It's the same color. And then I gotta, whoops, I gotta go here, and I gotta take Elseed, I have seen Elseed or LSC, Elseed, I'm assuming is how they're pronounced. Yeah, I've seen that one going around. I have not read that one yet. I know it's one of the bigger original series. That one and, what is it, Unholy Blood seem to get mentioned a lot as like the big two of sort of like these action series that you just gotta read, my guy. You just gotta read them. And I will, eventually. 250 chapters updates every Tuesday. It's still going? I had no idea. I thought it was one of those ones that finished forever ago. Unholy Blood, I know, finished. Which is why I'm more interested in reading that one. And also, the author, or the creator, is just really good at expression. You read it on a pirated site? I think it's just on Webtoon. For, like, free. I don't think you need to buy it. Yeah, I looked it up. It's the first result on... If you look up L-Seed, it's just on Webtoon. Are you just reading it on pirated site so you can get ahead? Do they have, like, chapters out early? Is that what I'm gathering here? I know. Something tells me. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. You law-breaking citizen, you. Yeah, I know. The freaking art looks fantastic on this one. It's crazy that they have a weekly schedule, but that's fine. I've heard Unholy Blood has some story issues with the protagonist being a little overpowered at times. But I'm trying to find a good example of the facial expressions that the creator can do. Oh, there's some steamy art going here on the Google Images. Webtoon has like 15 chapters out that you have to pay for. Yeah, I know how the Webtoon pricing model works. Part of the reason I'll never become an original. Oh, yo, there's a freaking spider coming down from my ceiling. Ah! 1 second. What kind of spider? Small spider, big spider? He was a heckin' chonker of a daddy long legs. He was big. He's like 3 inches in front of my face though, so I didn't take kindly to that one. He is dead now, I think. In my work pants. So that'll be fun to deal with later. I'm just gonna get the other pair of work pants that I have actually. You know what? I've decided. I'm not risking putting on spider pants. Into the spider pants. Rated R this Friday. I'm trying to find this meme. Give me 1 second. I'll find it. Where is this meme? Give it to me. Oh, here it is. I found it. It's a good one. The Boxer is also really good. Another one that I've heard of being very good, yeah. Here we go.
Stations, drop what you're doing and stop Spider-Man. Wait, you? Miles, the Black One!
That one. You know. Oh, here's another one. I don't know what results I'm getting here. There we go.
Oh, yo!
What's up, brother? What brings you in today?
Dude, you look huge.
Oh, ladies, what's good?
Actual Luke voice actor, by the way, just stopping by to do memes again. Alex Lay will do anything, and I love that about him. Dude, you look huge. Oh, bro, what's good? What's up, brother? What brings you in today? Dude, you look huge. I'm very glad that... Oh, see, this is the spooky song. We all thought that the game would be spooky because of this song. And it wasn't. And I'm mad. I'm mad about it. Thought the game would be terrifying. Thought I would be producing excrement all over the place while playing this game. But no. So far, nope. No dookie. For better and for worse. Oh yeah, I gotta hide the screen again. Was I? I'm sorry. I really need to just put all these colors on one thing so that I could just open up the reference sheet, but I'm really bad at it. Give me a break. Cut me some slack, coach. Alright, you can have them back now. Gotta get this desaturated green on there. This ambiguous egg-shaped baby swaddle, because I don't want to put any effort into it. That's my secret. I really do hope that at some point Nintendo just makes a traditional Zelda game again. I don't know if they ever will, because of how successful the open world ones have been. But I would like a traditional Zelda game again, you know? Even if Nintendo isn't the one making it, I just want a Zelda-style game. Put the dungeon there, put the item in the dungeon, let me obtain the item, let me use it throughout the rest of the dungeon and the game. Alright? Pretty simple formula. And yet, I have a feeling we won't be getting it from Nintendo anytime soon. Because Nintendo has proven when they get something successful on their hands, they just run it into the ground. Like with Mario Kart 8, that game has been out for how long now? And it continues to only be released because it is successful as successful as it is. It's their most popular game of all time. So to an extent, I understand, but also it's like just release a new game though. Have you considered a new game, Nintendo? No, just the same one again with DLC. Okay, forever. You say you're going to keep updating it forever? Oh, okay. It's like a live service type deal. Oh, a video essay on a story analysis of Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I'm going to add that to the watch later playlist because I am a sucker for that kind of stuff. To the watch later playlist you go. Alright, what's oh hey look, he did a story analysis of Breath of the Wild too. Which is wild to me because Breath of the Wild didn't have a story. There, I said it. I'm sorry, I had to. Somebody had to. Somebody had to. Let's do Wind Waker music since we're on the topic. Is a piano cover? I don't want covers. Get your covers out of mirror. Out of mirror? Yeah, give me that original sound font. Just like the old times. I am transported immediately. Does this look dumb? I think it does, so I need to fix it. You know what we need to do? We need to stay zoomed out. We need to stay loose and limber. I have found the meme, one of the memes of all time. Alright, let me get there. What? I'll try to pause it. TikTok, stop. Please shut up. For like a second, bro. Here we go.
Spider-Man in here. Does that include me?
True. Movie of the decade. Sometimes I think Miles just forgets that he is the black one, so you know, it's good that there's a racist Spider-Man in the movie to remind us all. Why does this look so dumb? Why does it look so dumb? I need it to be good. I'm staking my entire livelihood on this project. Not really. I have no financial investment. That new PC I'm getting is mainly for new video game experiences. I couldn't even, it was getting to the point where I couldn't even load up Overwatch 2, which I only play because my friends play it. By the way, don't get it twisted. Alright, now we are on to value phase. What is the lighting like in the last one? She's kind of like front lit. So we could just keep that going. That is cool. Oy. Flip to layer below. What kind of lighting am I using? Should I use 50? Let's just try 50. Bigger eraser, perhaps? I can check the website again. I'm sure it'll still say building as it did before when I checked earlier today. On the NZXT website, on my order page. But I'm gonna check again, because I mean, like, this is the biggest purchase I've made in years. Arguably more important to me than my car, so... Why not? Track my order. Step 3. They are still building it. They have moved past the preparing to build step, and they are in this stage where they are building and quote-unquote testing it, so we'll see what happens. Step 4 is preparing to ship, and then step 5 is shipping. It says my estimated shipping day is June 19th. I don't know why I put a second T in there. 19th. So I'm pretty excited for that. I do have to be awake because they require a signature from somebody 21 years or older, which I have brought up before, but I'm bringing it up again because it's still weird to me. I get why, because it's an expensive purchase, and you don't want some random kid that you have, which I guess would make them not really random, but you don't want some youngin' just signing away a PC, you know, just accepting the package for that. That's how you get those stories in the news about kids who spend their parents' life savings on V-Bucks, and you just feel so bad for everyone involved. The children, the parents. I don't feel bad for Epic Games or whoever the heck owns Fortnite, because you know they're not giving that money back. They don't care. You spent the money. It's theirs now. Who cares whether or not it was a mistake? They have it now, and they're definitely not giving it back. I have signed packages, but I don't have a signature yet. They said it specifically required one from somebody 21 years or older for this particular PC I bought, so it was very strange to me. How, like, you could probably... Like, you can't even... You have to be drinking age before you can even receive this PC where I live, which is kind of ridiculous to me. I don't know why it's so uptight. Like I said, I kinda get it. As like some form of protection against fraud, but it's just like truly bizarre to me. So I just write my name. Yeah, that's, you know, signatures are really just, they come about naturally. You'll just have one at some point because it's basically just practice writing your name sloppily. And eventually you'll just find a sloppy name version that you like. And you'll be like, that's gonna be my signature. I can replicate that in the future. Just a squiggle. I don't have a signature for my, my username. My online persona, as it were. My persona! Holds gun to head, Persona 3 style. But I do sign stuff. I signed a commission. Usually how I sign stuff with, just as me, as Zotan, is I just kind of write it out in all capital letters. And it looks nicer than this, but I'm not putting a lot of effort into this one. But it's just kind of like that. I should have a signature. I should develop a signature for my avatar. Wouldn't even be that hard, you know, just something like that. Something as simple as that. Just do that. And that could just be it. Maybe just a Z. Here we go, like Zorro. Zatan. Not to be confused with Zontan or Zoltar, as is likely to happen at some point. Probably more Zontan in these days, in these trying times, than Zoltar. Does anyone even know what Zoltar is anymore? Unless you live on a boardwalk, where one of those machines still exists. I'm assuming that's one of the few places they do. I don't think anybody knows about Zoltar, is it even Zoltar? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I think it's Zoltar. The fortune-telling machine. Little creepy animatronic dude in a glass box. They made a whole Misadventures of Flapjack episode about it. And I will find any excuse I can to talk about the Misadventures of Flapjack, because that show is underrated, even today. That show is awesome. And twisted and weird. Which is why it was good. I know, Salter? What is Salter? I looked it up. I got Surtur from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And, Zoltar. This is the one I'm talking about. But look how weird he is. Look at this creepy looking guy. He's just a fortune telling animatronic in a glass box. He's a weirdo. Surtur, I don't know, it's Persona 5. Surtur. Whoops, I'm not even typing. Please type. Surtur, I don't even know her. Oh, he is in Persona 5, but look at him. He's got a big flaming stick. Looks like a G-dang lightsaber. He looks pretty weird in this game. Okay, I'm back to the art. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Dun, gung, gung, gung. That was the musical equivalent of falling down the stairs. I gotta do some highlight layers later. Highlight layers later. Oh, I didn't even color this in. Do I need to hide this again? I think I do. Yeah, I don't have any... Oh, wait. Oh, there's just a little bit of it here. The waist piece. Get over here. I don't remember it being this color. Maybe it always was, and I'm just being stupid. That would have been embarrassing. Another continuity error for old Zotan here. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. You think anyone's ever been wrong about that? About saying it won't be the last, but it, like, was the last? That'd be some crazy power of, some crazy jinx you'd place upon yourself. It could be used to your benefit, though. You could say, like, well, that wasn't the first time I've been struck by lightning, but it won't be the last, and then, like, it is the last time. And it's be like, then you saved yourself from a lifetime of lightning strikes just because of, I don't know, karmic spite. Karma just doesn't want you to be right that badly. Now this song is an absolute all-time classic. What is the Twitter notification today? It's not lewd. Thank good, but it is art, so that's interesting. The rare art notification from Twitter that is not horny. Crazy. Doesn't always happen. In fact, almost never happens. And also, they used the word tomboy in the post, so I'm thinking that Twitter is listening to me and honing in on my aesthetics, which is very troubling. But if it means I get more tomboy art on Twitter, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Elon, I'll give you that one. You said some weird stuff about making cat girls real, but that sounds like a nightmare. But if you want to, you know, use your Twitter algorithm to feed me art of tomboy characters, by all means. Probably the best one. The best use you could have. I got a lewd one this morning. Yeah, I'd probably get one like every other day. At this point, maybe every day actually. I don't click on them, so I don't know why they still give them to me. I don't know why. I just see them in on the notification bar at the top of my phone. I'm like, I'm not gonna click on it. And Twitter's like, all right, fine. We'll just give you about 18,000 more of them. And there's nothing you can do about it. They don't give me a chance to reconfigure my algorithm because they never give me anything different to click on, so it's like I have no choice but to just accept this fate that I've been given. I would have to manually browse Twitter for something new, which is not something I'm going to do, because why would anybody do that to themselves? Willfully browse Twitter? No. I would put shards of glass up my nose before I do that. And that's saying something. You know how many shards of glass you gotta put up this nose to feel anything? It's a goblin nose. It's gonna take a while. Talk about nose goblins. Heyo. I think that's enough live streaming forever, actually. I think I'm good. Sorry that I have done this for as long as I have, but I think it's time to retire, actually. Oh, musical jump scare. Is this the one where they're at the monster prison island or whatever? Is that the song that I'm hearing right now? Let me check. They don't tell me. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Where is it? 70. The forest of Outset Island. No, this is the forest. Okay. We're still a little early on in the game's OST. This has got to be when you find Tetra or something. On that freaking tree branch. This is the monster theme. This was very classic monster. Yo, kill the monster already, dude. This theme is lasted. I think it's like one enemy at this point in the game. What's taking him so long? I didn't realize these notes were part of the soundtrack itself. It's pretty nuts. Did not expect that. They sound pretty weird out of context. I gotta adjust my posture. I think we need to up the contrast on the shading here. Let's try 60s. 63 maybe? That looks alright. That looks aight. Which means we should up it here as well. You know what, we're making progress quite fast, so I'm gonna take a quick snake break. That's not a euphemism. I'm playing the Google Snake game again. Take a little bit of a break here. You know, just one more snake run, that's all I'm asking. Here we go. Let's see how good we get. See the new lowest lane design? I have not. What's different about this one? Does she have an ounce of personality? Is that the new thing? Because that's something I've noticed her character's been lacking in previous iterations. Tomboy, what? Why didn't you say so earlier? Alright, well, now you have my attention. After this snake game, we're gonna go check that out immediately. Holding out on crucial information now. What are you, the CIA? You gotta make this stuff known if you know about this kind of thing. Like the aliens driving the forklift around in Las Vegas. You can't just keep that a secret. Oh, my arrow key didn't work for a second there. Oh, that's a bad sign. 2 apples in a row you shouldn't have. We're breaking 50 on this run. Otherwise, I'm not... The stream ends. There, I said it. 50 this run or the stream ends. You have my word. Pressure's on now, boy. We're at 40. Just 10 more, and the stream continues. If not, my career is over. 100%. Ooh, that was close. But we're doing it. Oh, they're getting me. They're getting me. Oh, they're giving me gifts. Oh, that's a bad one to miss like that, the way that we did that. That's probably the worst way. It's fine, we'll loop back around, we'll loop around, we'll loop around. Alright, that one's over there. You can't get excited, though. You're on 48, you got 2 more, and the stream continues. The stream gets to live. Oh, 1 more, there it is, and the stream gets to live, everyone. Congratulations. You just gotta put a little bit of a motivator on yourself, and you can do anything. Anything you set your mind to. Look at me, I'm still going. I'm crazy with it. Well, this is annoying. How do I get over there? Ah, you just gotta wait for your body to get out of the way. So true to life, bestie. Just gotta slowly dangle yourself down towards that apple, like that snake that dangled over my freaking computer. Not the snake, the spider. If a snake dangled down from my ceiling onto my computer, I wouldn't be streaming right now. Or I would be, because I wouldn't have the courage to come into my room and stop OBS manually. The stream would just be live for the next 10 hours. Thank God it was only a spider. If a snake ever even entered my room. Ceiling or floor? Land or sea? Does not matter. I would be out of here. I feel like I would already do that if like a wasp came into this room, let alone a snake, dude. Also, I'm doing like crazy right now. This run is going off. Also, don't share screen. Got it. Just search Lois Lane on Twitter. I see what you're saying. Uh-oh. I've done it now. Whoa, I'm a god gamer. He's gaming. Some loot art on there. I am no stranger to that. What is Twitch gonna do? They'll only find out about it if you narc on me, because you're the only one watching right now, so... As long as you don't say anything, we should be in the clear. Can I get to 100, or is it even worth it to do that? It's taken quite a bit longer to make progress, as is tradition with Snake Game. That's just how it be. Oh, that's a terrible... Why would you put it there? When I'm trying to make a quick run here. Have I timed it well? I did. Oh my god. Look at this game and look at what it's doing to me. Don't worry. If we get to 100, I'll stop. 100%. If I do too well at the game, I will have to handicap myself for the sake of the live stream. I'm on a roll here, though. So we'll see what happens. We can escape. Boink, boink. Easy. Alright, I know better than to try my luck on that one. We're at 91? Yeah, we're almost at 100. We'll get out of here, no problem. We'll be A-okay. We're almost there. I'm in complete and total focus mode. The absolute dexterity on this gamer right now. Uh-oh. Is this gamer dead? Oh, no! We were at 99, man. That's just poetic. Alright, we'll look it up. Lois, not Lewis, Lois Lane. Do I have to look up new design as well? Oh, on Twitter, okay. I just Googled it. Let me go to Twitter. You're going to Twitter. Search. Lois Lane. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. You done good, Chief. This is a good redesign. I am all in favor of this one. Good job, DC. You did something good recently. Big fan, big fan. Man, it's just night and day compared to the old Lois design. The old Lois design, no personality, which I guess is the point. She's just a reporter lady. This is a funny one, though. I agree with this one. Yeah, there we go. The Pope holding her up as a religious artifact? True. Well, now I gotta watch whatever that's a part of, so... Oh, God. I'm glad that the Superman fandom has decided to cater specifically to my tastes. Because as we all know, I have very good taste. I have an artistic eye. I've been cultivating it for these past 10, 20 years. You know. And I have come to a conclusion over the course of my artistic development that tomboy designs are just good and better than most other designs. So, you know, I don't think there's not really any way you can contest it either. It's just like, you can't call me wrong, because then you'd be ridiculously out of place there. You'd be off balance, off kilter, askew, off color, off the cuff, off the chain. All sorts of idioms I could throw at you to describe what you would be. You would only be saying that to get my goat, Shirley. Goat, comma, Shirley. Not my goat named Shirley, by the way. I don't have a goat, and if I did, I wouldn't name it Shirley. That's a terrible goat name. You know what's a great goat name? Eminem. That's a rap joke, by the way. He's the greatest of all. You get it. One thing I have been noticing on my notifications is I keep getting followed on Reddit by OnlyFans bots. So that's fun. That's a fun thing that's been happening to me recently. Just some people promoting their OnlyFans through bot spam activity. Very cool. I do enjoy. That's very fun. A fun new thing I've been dealing with. You might be saying, Zotan, if you love tomboy design so much, why don't you where are yours? Where are they? I don't know, okay? I like big hair too much. That's not really the tomboy aesthetic. It's giving your characters big hair. I don't know. Maybe I should work on that, you know? You gotta draw what you enjoy. And so far, I haven't been doing a good job of accurately representing myself and my interests, maybe. Gotta sit up straight. It's very important. Mind your posture, children. And adults, mainly the adults. Children can have bad posture because as long as they don't build a habit out of it, they're resilient. They'll bounce back. But an adult, you step wrong and your day is ruined. I'm not at that phase yet. But I'll get there, probably. I am an adult, but I'm not a fragile one quite yet. Found a cool art account on Twitter, Ayaki Blade. I wonder if I've seen their work before. I can check them out. In a moment. Let's chickadee check it out. Strong ladies, cool characters, and comic, you say. Those are three things I enjoy. A very airbrushed approach to their artwork. It's very interesting. You normally see people tell you that you gotta blend your hard and soft edges together when you're doing paintings. This person seems to mainly go for the soft edge work, though, but they keep it consistent they keep it contrasted by appearing to have they have a very hard line approach to their line art, and then all the values contained within. This Gwen Stacy image they got here, like, this is a very good example of it. Posted a Luke meme from that account yesterday to Rob's Discord. Nice. Like this image right here, look at that. That's great. Great contrast of the line art to the musculature airbrushed inside of it. Very nice. Also, muscle ladies. You know that's part of my vibe. You know this. Everybody knows this. Oh, I actually did see this. I've seen this account before. I saw this. I saw this exact post. So yeah, I have seen this account before. I just didn't recognize it. And now I know. Oh, they drew Gerudo fan art. Don't even get me started, dude. Dude, you look huge. That is one of my favorite Luke memes of recent times that I've found. Hey ladies, what's good? Ugh. Someone actually analyzed that video. They said, based on the colors of the drive impact that Luke was hit by, that was likely him trying to hit on Chun-Li. And I just think that's cool. That somebody could even get that from that video. That you can overanalyze it to that extent. Just that little bit of extra meaning in there. Get this foot out of here. Gotta get this out of here, this little bit right there. My dogs are barking again. They always do that. That's not a thing. I'm not talking about my feet, by the way. I'm not a jury main. Not yet. That's Rob's deal. And he's not into the feet. Or so he says. can never truly know with those jury mains, you know? I think you gotta be at least a little bit into the feet, you know? That's what he says. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh yeah, what is it? What is your oh yes in reference to, in remembrance of? Forgot to post the one Yuri drawing. Do you mean jewelry? Rob might like it. From the Ayaki. Oh, you mean the one that's like was it one of the most recent ones? Jury, yeah. Here, let me just scroll all the way up. Whoa. The one where she's checking out Chun-Li's back musculature. No? There's more? Oh yeah, I do remember the Luke meme you posted. His freaking his shirt with the kanji on it. I remember now. I think I found the other jury image. I was scrolling for a bit out of curiosity. Man, it is amazing how much just the simple ambient occlusion layer can just spice up your values. Man, that's my biggest art hack secret tip, is just do your values, do a general pass. My name is General Pass. No, don't do that joke again. Do a general pass of values, and then just add a secret little ambient occlusion where the light wouldn't reach as much, where the shadows are going to be darkest. Doesn't even have to be that intense, and it's just like, bam. There it is. The one where she's grabbing her hair. Yeah, I scrolled down, I found that one. I found it. May 9th. She do got some powerful abdominals in this one. And she's not even showing her feet in that one, so I'm sure Rob will appreciate that. You can help break the narrative. Not all jury mains are into the feet. I'm gonna post it up. He needs somebody on his team that won't call him a foot fetishist, you know? I'm gonna do it I'm just gonna do it to be funny. Because, you know, you have to. Whenever we're going toe to toe. And that pun Not intended at first, but now that I've realized it, fully intended. Whenever we're going toe-to-toe, I'm going to use that against him. I don't like this little highlight here, or this little shadow here. I'm getting rid of it. Get out of here. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Gung, 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 do, do, hey. I think I'll just do the values for today. I'm a little sleepy. I do gotta work tonight. And I don't normally stream on Friday, so my body isn't used to this being conscious at this hour, on this day. At this time of day, this time of year, localized entirely within my bedroom. I see you've posted it. Discord actually decided to notify me about that for some reason. It never notifies me about anything, so that is very surprising to me. Truly bizarre. Crazy, noisy, bizarre town, I would say. Discord likes Jury. Apparently so. And so does Rob, as evidenced by his response, "Damn, it's that girl." Which I also got notified about. Picture is Rob approved. I noticed. Not a single foot probably helped it. Probably helped out with that perception. Nah, I think I do have to put effort into these lines here, unfortunately. Does this look like anything? I need to figure that out ASAP. What do you mean by anything? I just need this to look good. And I'm having a little bit of difficulty here. I might just have to go for the stylized approach. And just kind of abstract it like so. Normally the light would would adhere to the form of the underlying figure, but I don't know if I have that within today. So I might just go for a Tekken anime approach where they just kind of like the shadows are triangles and that's the best you're gonna get out of me. Buckaroo. And then maybe if we, I don't know, blur the edges here? Let's see if that works. Just blur this. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Just blur the whole thing. That's actually not bad at all. I will need to... Oh, God. Need to do the pen tool here, though. So, clean up those edges. Yeah, this could suffice, I think. Then we can just do the ambient occlusion layer again, like usual. Alright, so we got this head here, and we got this guy over here. I think we'll get these character values done today, and then the next stream can be some background stuff. Actually, I'll have the weekend to script out the next couple of pages, so it'll be all good. Alright, let's get this done. Let's make some G-dang progress. Do the little eye here. Oh, I didn't even color in his dang sleeve here. Let's get that fixed up. There, all is right in the world. Fixed it. And we gotta do that. That was the wrong key combination. Then I gotta fix that whole thing here. Let's just do another layer. 63% here. Add it here. Get the curvature of the chest piece going on here. And we'll just get rid of all that. Taking a little bit longer than I would have expected for this little headpiece here. Not too much longer, though. We can always adjust that later. For now, I guess we'll just do this one last little bit, and then I'll call it. While I readjust my posture once again for like the 50th time, because I keep forgetting. It's always impossible to remember. And now this is taking way less time. So who knows? In fact, once I get this little under the... I don't even know what these like thigh guards are called. Let's look at the values under here. I think we'll just be done with it. Well, not entirely. Still a little bit here I could do. And with that, I think we have the values done for the page, the character values, that is. Still gonna have to tune them up a little bit when I get the whole background set into place, and I gotta do my vignette layers and all that jazz. But the page is done for today. Oh, they didn't even... Oh, they put so much delay on that. They ruined my timing. I was doing a whole bit based on the treasure chest getting an item sound effect going off right there. Oh, this is a great song to end the stream off to. So yeah, thank you all for stopping by. And I'll be back Monday, hopefully with a better idea of where I want things to go, specifically in the comics script-wise, dialogue-wise, stage direction-wise, and all that. But yeah, I'll catch you all later. And I guess just bye-bye. Short and sweet ending today. Later.